Good evening. Today we have Mallesh Annamaina, who is a motivational speaker. Mallesh garu, good evening.
Good evening.
Yes. Just give our viewers a brief about you, so that beyond me, you can tell more about. Yes.
I have started my career in the year 2014 as a corporate trainer, and it was a very humble beginning. We have just started, and we're going to the corporate, conducting the programs, and amazing response, because the USP of my training program was the way I was getting connected to the people. And most important, I found that most of the training programs are not that energetic, and most of the training programs, people come with a lot of they come with the expectation that it is going to be a boring session, and I felt that is the one area where I want to really make a difference. And my trainings are trainings without borings, that is how I used to call.
Okay.
And I used to bring in a lot of energy into the training programs, and the way I used to get connect to the audience, and the way I bring out the learnings, that was my USP. And in one word, I can say it is the kind of energy what I bring in into the training hall that makes a huge difference.
Okay. Before that, how did you begin your speaking career?
I was really struggling with my career, and as I was struggling with the career, I wanted to attend some personality development programs or the motivational talks. I went and attended a couple of motivational talks. I invested a lot of money, but I must tell you, I have taken a loan to attend the training programs. I have taken a loan to attend the motivational talks, and it was very disappointing. Most of the motivational speakers themselves, they were not having enough motivation, and most of the personality development trainings, the same stories they were repeating. They were not really answering to the core issues. I was disappointed. Then I started reading books about the psychology, self-help books. Then I could really find out what exactly really makes the difference, and that is when I thought this must go to the common people. Like me, there may be many people who are struggling. I thought they must get very quality trainings. They must get very high energy motivational talks with easy to apply tools. That is where I came in. That made me to start my speaking career and the trainings.
What made you so passionate about leadership?
When it comes to the leadership, especially, if you ask me what is the scarcity in the world, it is the leadership. Who can really transform the world? It is the leaders. So I felt the leaders has got a different alchemy. In simple words, the leaders are different from the common people. But the theories will not really go well. It is not only the theories. You have to bring in the real life stories, the real life case studies, and again not the same case studies which most of the speakers, they keep on speaking every time. And I myself, I am a very voracious reader. I read a lot of books. I do a lot of research, and the kind of stories I bring in, the kind of case studies I bring in, those things are my USP. And those things really make a difference in the programs what I conduct. And I feel the leaders are the people who can really transform the organizations, transform the families, and can transform the country.
What is the most experienced that resulted in your job?
This has happened couple of times. One day I was doing a program, and we have engaged a videographer, and the videographer came on time. He has set his stand, and the program was happening. The moment I just finished the program, and I called that guy, I said, is the video, is it done? He said, I am sorry. I said, sorry for what? He said, sir, I was so involved in the training, I forgot to record. My God. But in a way, it was a great feedback. The videographer is the one person who knows that he has to record it. But he himself involved so much in the program, he has forgot to record the things. So that was really a great feedback. Yeah, obviously we missed a chance to record it, but that's okay.
Describe yourself in 3 words.
if I have to describe myself in 3 words, as a speaker, as a trainer, as a person, I would say 3 E's. The first is the kind of emotion I bring in the program. That is going to be amazing, because the people are emotional beings. If you can really move them emotionally, they make a tremendous difference. The second is the entertainment. Most of the people, they think the training is all content download. It is not content. It is also about the entertainment, which should happen through the education. So that is what I believe in. The third is the energy what I bring in. The energy what I bring into the training room, or the in my motivational talks, that will really transform the thing. People get hooked to that, and these are the 3 words I can describe myself in.
What leadership qualities you most admire and why?
The one quality I feel a leader should and must have is smartness. I believe if a leader is good, it's not enough. You should be very smart to produce the results, because the world looks at results. The world will judge a person by his results. I think it is the quality you should have is the smartness. You should be very smart.
Share about your experience, whereas you shared the dais with Mr. Abdul Kalam.
Fantastic. That is one of the best experiences what I have in my life, and that is going to stay with me for a longer period of time. One is he was a people's president. The second is the way he has inspired the whole country. That itself was amazing. I'm just a motivational speaker, but he's an inspiration for the nation. From the kids to the old people, they look at him with a great respect. Being with him on the stage and being a speaker along with him, that itself was the greatest achievement for me. And when he came in, people have given a standing ovation before he started the talk. That is a standing ovation for his personality. But I must tell you, when I finished my talk, people have given a standing ovation. So that was a wonderful experience what I had with him.
If you could do one thing differently in your career, what would it be?
The one thing which I would like to do differently is there should be a consistent training programs which should happen. Generally, people come for a motivational talk, they attend one training program and they go back. And once they go back, there is no follow-up, there is no monitoring, there is no trainings again. I think that is I feel the coaching, training must go simultaneously, so that we can really see the greatest transformation in a person. And that is where that is the area where I want to do it differently.
What is the best advice you have received so far?
The best advice what I received is when most of my audience, they came back and said, carry the same energy. When they say carry the same energy, that is advice, that is a expectation. And every time they say that, I have to raise my benchmark, I have to raise my energy levels to perform to their expectations. I think that is one of the greatest advice I have ever received.
You keep motivating people with different entrepreneurs, different category of people. We want to know, how do you motivate yourself?
The one thing which really motivates me in my life is my purpose. My purpose in life is to transform people, to help people to perform to their truest potential, to help people so that they can contribute something to the society. So that is a passion which really drives me all the time.
What is your mission?
My mission is to really transform everybody who is coming across to me. My mission is to make sure that everybody go to the next level in their life. That is my mission.
What does success mean to you?
For me, success means when we leave this world, we should not have any regret. We should live our life to the fullest. That is what the success means to me.
If you could give advice to the world, what it would be?
My advice to the world would be just work on yourself, don't compete with others. And the kind of beliefs, let your beliefs not really hurt others, and check your own beliefs and work on the limiting beliefs so that you become unlimited in your life and you make this whole earth a very peaceful place, a very healthy place for people to live in.
We heard that you've gone through a lot of hurdles and struggles in your life. Even we just want to know about your story, because you'll be sharing a lot of other stories as well. So we want to learn out of that, even the audience too.
Yes, I am the first educated in my family. My family is uneducated. My father was a rickshaw puller and my mother was a sweeper. I came from that background, and the place where I have grown up is a slum area where there used to be a lot of problems. I never used to get proper time and place to study. It was very tough, very difficult. And apart from that, there were so many financial issues, there were so many family issues. There were many moments where I thought of really quitting in the sense taking up some mediocre job. But the one thing really made me to move on is my dream. I always felt that I deserve something better, something great in my life, and that has really moved me further. That life what I led, the poverty, the challenges what I faced in the from the neighborhood, the people, it has really made me to see human beings from a different perspective. When I speak about the worries, I know what exactly the worry is. When I speak about the problem, I know what exactly the problem is. When I speak about a relationship problem, I know what exactly the relationship problem is. If I talk about some financial problem, I know what exactly the financial problem is. So I can properly relate, I can really empathize, and when I speak, that comes out of from the heart. And I think my experiences has made me what I am today. But I have never given up. I have never given up on my dream. I never given up. I think that's very important.
Okay, finally, we just want to know your education qualification and also so that people get more inspired about it.
Yeah, I did my MSc Applied Psychology with the specialization in organizational psychology. And second, I did my MA Public Personal Management, which is more about the management practices and the management. Then I did MA English Literature out of my interest in that. So these are the 3 PGs what I did. And most important is I am a voracious reader. I can say in a month minimum 4 books is what I finish. I think that really keeps me updated. I believe most of the trainers or most of the motivational speakers, they cannot really create the impact, because once you come up with outdated information, the audience will not get connected. My USP is when I bring in the updated information, that is really making a difference in my training programs and even for the participants.
What do you, where can we see you achieving things in next 5 years?
My dream is I want to conduct a lot of my own signature programs all over the world. I will see myself conducting programs in Europe and also in Asia. And that is where I would like to see myself conducting.
Why do clients typically hire you to speak?
The clients, most of my clients, they hire me when they have a problem with their people, when they have their employees and they are not performing to their potential, that is where they hire me. And when their sales are going down, that is where they hire me. And when they face a cultural challenges, that is where they hire me. In one word, wherever they want some change in the people, that is where I come in.
All right. Thanks for taking the time to be with us. And if anything else would like to tell to your audience and all such, you are open for it.
In one word, I can say, never leave this world with the regrets. Live life to the fullest potential of yours. Thank you very much, and this is Mallesh Annamaina signing off, and thank you very much.